but this is where the action is. You know what? There should be a light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, put the jar down. Okay. Now ratchet. Hi guys. So today I wanted to go over a few things that you can do to help acne. Water is so friggin' important. If you do nothing else but drink a ton more water, in a few weeks you will notice a drastic change in your skin. If you want to, you should definitely invest in a water bottle. You don't have to get this one. This one is quite massive. Invest in any type of water bottle that you want if you don't already have one, and just take it with you wherever you go. No excuses. Drink more water. It will make a massive difference. Okay, so we all know cleansing is definitely a must just for normal skin hygiene, but I just wanted to go over a few things about cleansing that have helped my skin. I find that cleansers targeted for acne-prone skin are just way too harsh on my face. I've noticed that using cleansers that are targeted for sensitive skin cleanse my skin just as well, but don't leave it so irritated. Another thing about cleansing, you absolutely want to make sure that you are cleansing right before bed, especially if you wear makeup. Oh my gosh, it is so important. Now, I know that there are times when it's late and the last thing you want to do is like wet your face with cold water. It feels terrible, like a terrible idea. Or you've just gone on a night out and it's super late and you just want to crash in bed. I've been there, I promise. That's what I do some nights. So something that I recommend is getting cleansing wipes. They're not the best for your skin, so I wouldn't rely on them on a nightly basis. Once in a while, no big deal. The most important thing is that you take your makeup off or anything else that may have accumulated on your skin throughout the day. Moisturizing. I used to be terrified of moisturizing my skin. I would argue with anyone who told me to moisturize. I was like, listen, I have the oiliest skin on the planet. I don't need to be putting more crap on my face to clog more pores and cause more problems for me. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I was completely wrong. Let's just dwell on that for a second. I have an esthetician friend. She explained to me that even if you have oily skin, you don't want to completely dehydrate your skin. My advice, moisturize, definitely. Don't use something super heavy. Now, something that I've found definitely helps me when I'm having a major breakout. I use coconut oil to moisturize. Oh my gosh, this completely saves my skin. I only use this to moisturize for about a week or 2 weeks and I notice a drastic difference. You obviously don't need this one. I don't know what it is. Like, everything is massive. I don't know what magical ingredients are in this extra virgin coconut oil, but it has magic. Okay, spot treatments. Spot treatments are sometimes ridiculously expensive and don't do much. I know, I've tried pretty much all of them. So, the things that I do that are pretty much spot treatments, but not really, they don't say spot treatments on the bottle, is I use any type of face mask. This one is a purifying face mask. What I use this for mostly is I take like a little tiny bit on my finger and I add it to any spots, large spots, because I get large ones, any large spots that I have on my face, and I just sleep with it overnight, and when I wake up it's not gone. It's never gone, but it does get much smaller, much less noticeable. They need to be like punched in the face with a face mask. Okay, now the next thing I do, and I do this really religiously, tea tree oil is so great for your skin. Well, to treat acne in particular. I just take a few drops of this on a Q-tip and then I just place it on the areas where I have really big blemishes or big breakouts. Over time, I do notice that it makes a difference. Okay, the last tip is kind of controversial, and I don't want to tell you what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. So I will tell you what I have found works for me. So the first thing is cutting out anything overly processed or with too many chemicals that you can't pronounce. I have limited mine to 3. If I look at an ingredients list and there are more than 3 things on there that I can't pronounce, I just kind of don't get it. I'm not super religious about this. I eat out plenty and I try to make healthy choices, but obviously I'm a human person, so I don't always make the right choices. But the key is to make an effort to eat healthier, to take more of a note of what you are putting in your body, because the cleaner you eat, the cleaner your body is, and then the less it needs to like push out in any way that it can. The last thing I want to touch upon is dairy. This one is definitely controversial. I'm not going to get too much into it. What I will do is link a video of a YouTuber that I really like watching. Her name is Dani Spies, and she has a whole dairy video. She will go through that with you. I've read that dairy is something that humans really shouldn't be ingesting, but I also feel like if you are getting dairy with integrity, it may not be an issue for you. If you are lactose intolerant, that is a completely different story, but I know people who drink high quality dairy and don't have any skin problems. Just like everything else in this video, you have to do what works for you. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful. I just want to say, please don't get frustrated. What you want to avoid doing is trying everything at once, because then if your skin gets better, you won't know exactly which of these things are actually making your skin better. So later on in the future, if you happen to have a breakout, you won't know exactly which of these things to turn to. Again, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye!